Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back. We're doing a best of one Forgotten Realms draft. Rare is Volo, Guide to Monsters. This looks like a fun build-around card, and getting it first pick probably makes that a little more realistic. So yeah, if you cast a creature spell and it doesn't share a creature type with one that you control or it's in your graveyard, you get to copy it, which is pretty insane actually. So pretty happily taking that. We're going to give it a try. Other cards I'm interested in or have seen already. Blue Dragon is good. I don't really like the Disciple so much, but I guess if you have enough dragons, it works. I like the Prosperous Innkeeper, cool card, ramps, and then gives you a little bit of protection against aggro. Delver's Torch is a little bit clunky. 3 mana to equip for +1/+1, not my favorite. 5 total to get it going. But maybe I need to give it more of a chance. If you find the Villain's Lair is good. I like the Paladin. I missed the rest. Alright, follow up. Well, Wandering Troubadour is a sweet one. Unfortunately, it's got multi-creature types. Dragon and Bard, but that's not a huge deal. This card is sweet. If you play it on turn 4, you even get to venture right away at the end of your end step, so really nice card. Owlbear is great. Spoils with a Hunt is removal. I almost want to say Troubadour is better, but maybe the... It's actually... Yeah, it's actually a good question. Would I rather just have removal? Because there's also Grim Bounty in here. But that's pretty far away from Volo. Like, I'm okay taking a worse removal spell if it stays on color with the rare. Man, Troubadour is good. Owlbear is good. Arcane Investigator is good 2-drop. Probably take the removal. Man, that's tough, though. Troubadour is really strong. Guess I'll go with the removal. I don't know if that's right yet, but because I think that... Wow, then we get past another one. And another Spoils with the Hunt? There's also Elite Guard Ranger in here. I mean, I guess we could take another removal spell. It's instant speed. Even if you don't get the treasure aspect of it, it is one-sided removal, which is good. Instant speed. Another chance to get the Troubadour, though. Jeez, there's just so many good green cards. Split the Party, another card I'm fascinated by. I don't quite know how good it is. I have a feeling it's not that great. If they have one creature, you can still bounce it, because it's rounded up, I guess. I still feel like we probably go with the removal. That's tough, though. I really want that Troubadour bad. Okay, well, we can take Contact Other Plane. There is Underdark Basilisk. That's going to work well with Volo, because there's probably not a lot of basilisks. This lets you fix your mana. Ray of Frost, playable against any deck, obviously good against red. Contact Other Plane, get some card advantage. You can never really have enough 2-drops, which makes me want to take the Basilisk. I do like the card draw, though. And right now, we could splash Volo and still, maybe taking green for now is the better idea. I like this Vampire Spawn. That's a good card. Swarming Goblins is cool. But, yeah, let's take the Basilisk. Get the Death Toucher. So, now there's Guilt Thief. Orc Rogue. That's cool. We could take that. I think it's a pretty good card, actually. Windseer is good, though. It is 4 mana. But I wonder if it's actually better than Guild Thief. What's the creature types on it? Djinn? Alright, that's pretty good. I mean, copying that with Volo is much better. But you can make it unblockable. And you find a Cursed Isle is more of a sideboard card, I would say. So really, I like Portable Hole too and Moonblast Cleric, but really it's the Windseer versus the Guild Thief. Might actually just be the Windseer, get the flyer. It is a 4-drop. 2-drop versus 4-drop is usually pretty tough. Alright, Clever Conjurer. I like this card a lot. Lets you ramp or lets you attack and untap with your other creature. It's also a Gnome Wizard. So currently we're rocking... Oh. Well, I guess it doesn't work too well with Volo because it's a wizard. Could do Human Elf Ranger, but this is a human, so I guess that doesn't work either. Probably go with the Conjure. When in doubt, go with the 3-drop that lets you ramp. Otherwise, yeah, nothing too exciting in here. Eyes of the Beholder feels like expensive removal, but it's probably not bad. Alright, well, I guess Raven is a bird, so we could copy that. Scaled Herbalist. I don't love the Raven. I don't really like Find the Path all that much either. Could just, I guess, take Secret Door. It's, I guess, a wall we could copy. To be honest, just none of it excites me. Maybe the Find the Path, in case we end up some sort of rampy deck, could be useful. I just don't feel like we're going to play those other things very much. Wild Shape, not really what I'm looking for. Maybe take another Conjurer. Could take the Frost Giant. At least this doesn't share... This is something we could copy off Volo, so maybe it's a wiser thing to take than a second Conjurer, but I do really like the Conjurer a lot. Access to more mana is kind of a big deal. I think I'm going to take it over the Frost Giant and hope to find some more fatties along the way. Elf Bard, well, that doesn't share a creature type, so that would be something we could copy. Otherwise, you find the Villain's Lair is, I think, just legit good. A counter or a draw 2 discard is nice. So maybe I just take that. This is interesting card. Probably more of a sideboard card. Protection from removal or tempo. And Ranger's Longbow feels playable, though a little bit clunky as well. All right. This is a good chance to get the Herd Gorger. Oh, but there's also Investigator. This does share a type with Volo, unfortunately. But it's a solid 2-drop. We probably still have to take it. I think the Herd Gorger is pretty appealing, though, with double Conjurer. And Evolving Wilds would let us splash. But I'll take the Investigator for now, because I think it's a good card. All right, we got Split the Party, or we can take the Dryad. We have all this ramp now. None of the fatties yet. I usually feel like fatties are easier to find. Getting the cheap stuff is harder to find than the fatties. Let's try Split the Party. I don't know how I feel about it yet, but I'm going to give it a try. Guess we'll take the Longbow, cut green. We don't need either of these. The Beholder's worse, so we'll let somebody have the Mace. Maybe the Beholder's better. I don't know yet. Ooh, this is a cool card. I really like this card a lot. 3 mana 5/5, but unless you've completed the Tomb of Annihilation, you have to return it, but every time it enters, it ventures. And then when it attacks, you get to spit out 2/2 zombies. It's pretty awesome. But do I want to splash it? I mean, sadly, it's a wizard, so it doesn't quite work with Volo. Intrepid Outlander does, though, and this card's pretty sweet. 2 mana 2/3 reach, which is already really good, efficient. And then on top of that, you've got that sweet Pack Tactics ability that lets you venture. Otherwise, Air Cult Elemental, definitely a good card, too. You meet in a tavern. This lets you... Okay, it's kind of a cool card. Mini Overrun or Find a Creature. Not bad. Contact Other Plane. I might take the Outlander here. Just solid 2-drop. Although, I'm still looking for things to ramp into. Man. This is a cool card. This comes in. It's flying. Adventures. And if you've completed a dungeon, then you can make something a 1/1. It's not bad. I actually really like the Knoll Hunter, too. But there's no way that I could take it over the Apprentice, right? Roper is a good one we could copy with Volo. I feel like we're sharing a lot of creature types right now. Well, yeah, we've got a lot of wizards. Why'd you have to be a wizard, Volo? You look more like a bard anyway. Let's take Eccentric Apprentice. Otherwise, yeah, Spike, Pit Trap, some removal. But this card is just really good. Flying Venture with upside. I like it. Alright, we can take the Elemental now. Oh, then it's in the pack with Spoils of the Hunt. I'm going to take the Spoils, because we're a little bit limited on removal here. And especially if we can get more Basilisks, the Spoils is going to be really good. we will need higher power creatures to fully take advantage of these one-sided fight spells, but other good cards in here. I really like this Priest of Ancient Lore. Herald seems pretty playable to me. I'm a big fan of this Barbarian, too. Useful abilities, especially in a set that's got a lot of good equipment. But, alright, let's take the spoils. So, this bounces a creature at worst, puts it on top or bottom of their library at better, and then you can gain control of it. That is pretty cool. Otherwise, Lurking Roper. We don't really have life gain, though, do we? I don't think we do. Still a good one to copy off Volo if you get 2 4/5s for 3 mana. But I'll take the Power of Persuasion. Bar the Gate. A lot of people have played that against me. I think it's not bad. Maybe we're going to splash a third color. I don't know yet. If we can't find the fatties. Alright. Take the fatty here. Good opportunity. Air Cult Elemental. Good card. If you can copy it. 2/5 flyers that bounce 2 things. It's pretty awesome. Silver Shepherd. Haven't played with or against it yet, but it definitely seems like a legit card. Playable. Not amazing, but it's got Vigilance. 2/3 bodies. Okay. Gain some life when it attacks. Kind of cool. Whatever. We'll take the Elemental. Another Conjurer. Maybe we get card draw now. We don't have a lot of dice rolling, right? Well, we've got dice roll. 2, 3. You got a few, not a ton. This potentially is really good, but how many Conjurers am I willing to play? We have a lot of 3-drops already, though I might not play Find the Path. I'm going to take the card draw here. I don't know if it's right, but I think that card's good. All right, Air Cult Elemental, another one. Or we can take the Frost Giant. Pretty tempted to take the Frost Giant just because it spreads out our creature types. There's also Spike, Pit Trap, more removal. That is playable. But we could use some more creatures. Frost Giant's pretty solid. I think we're going to take it. I think the Elemental is very good too. But I want to try out the Frost Giant, and it's good with Volo. Alright, can't go wrong with Investigator. This card really, I feel like, can trade early, and then late game, I really think it can just win the game, so it's a good card. Alright, another Split the Party, or we do Contact Other Plane. 5 mana, well, maybe we just give it a try. I mean, in the mid to late game, if you bounce like 3 creatures with this, you're probably feeling pretty solid. Alright, the Bard does not share types with Volo. I like that. And getting 2/3/3s, gaining 6 life, or double pumping something is pretty sweet. I've seen a lot of this polymorph, surprisingly. Because I didn't think, usually effects like this I don't like very much, but it's a fine combat trick. Alright, that's a late Elemental. I'll take it. You find a Curse Idol, like I said, more of a sideboard card, but we'll consider it, because I don't really like Wild Shape either. Although, wait, you can give Hexproof. Okay, that is actually kind of cool. 1 mana protection. That's more legit than I was giving it credit for. 1 mana protect is pretty sweet. We'll take the worst of these 2. And Bar the Gate, playable card. Ooh, Orcus. Well, unfortunately, we're pretty far away from this. I'd have to double splash it, but this card is real good. What else do we have in here? Oh, Blue Dragon. There we go. There's one. There's a copy target. Aberrant Mind Sorcerer is cool, but Charm Sleep is some removal, but Blue Dragon has got to be. With all this ramp, yeah, we want the Blue Dragon. We've got a ton of ramp. I don't even think we're doing the Find the Path ramp. I'd rather do Clever Conjurer. I doubt we're doing You Find a Cursed Idol. Probably not doing the Longbow. Everything else I'm kind of willing to try. Maybe not Bar the Gate either, even though I think it's fine. I just doubt we'll have the space for it, but yeah, let's take Blue Dragon. Great card. Ooh, Varus. Now there's a good one. Irrelevant if it's a creature type shares with Volo, because you don't want to copy it anyway. It's a legend, but whatever. I digress. Another Split the Party. Charm Sleep. I mean, it's good removal. So's Basilisk in a deck that's got triple spoils, but easily, I mean, you just so easily take Varus here and never look back. It's so good. Great card. Ooh, I haven't played Gretchen yet. I mean, we're on color. I feel like we try it. Null Hunter, too. This card is good common. I've been really impressed with this card. But let's say Gretchen. I mean, look at this. Got all the ramp, get to draw cards. Really good. Another You Find the Villain Slayer, but this also blocks early. It's just a good card. Scion is cool. Yeah, this is fine, actually. Doesn't share a creature type with Volo either. And yeah, I think it's useful. Sometimes you get to tap and lock something down for a turn. Bag of Holding. You know, I actually kind of like Bag of Holding, but maybe get another removal spell. What are we looking at for removal right now? We've got the Bounce, 3 spoils of the hunt, 4, 6. Actually, we're doing okay, but I don't need anything else here, so whatever. I don't think we're playing Bag of Holding. I don't know if we're doing Spike Pit Trap yet either, but I feel like it's playable. Another Frost Giant would be fine, actually. I really like Krydle. This is a strong 2-drop legend. Rare quality. I might want the Frost Giant. Could take another You Find the Villain Slayer. But we have Clever Conjurer, a couple. I like the idea of ramping into this on turn 4. Turn 4, 4/5 Ward 3. I don't know, it's pretty good. Soul Knife Spy is good. Another Conjurer. We're starting to get there on expensive stuff. Maybe I'm okay getting the 3rd Conjurer now. It also lets us do, like, Investigator. Although you can only do this as a sorcery. Not that it's that big of a deal, but it is worse. I'm going to take it anyway. I feel like if we can power out some stuff, we're looking good. Ooh, Hill Giant now. That's cool. Ooh, another Spoils of the Hunt, too. Well, I guess we get more removal. I mean, we do already have a couple Giants in here anyway, so not that big of a deal, but kind of wanted to try that card out, but easily take Spoils here. Yeah, get more removal. Don't need any of this. I guess we'll just, whatever, I'll take the blue card we're not going to play. Another Split the Party. Well, probably just take the Basilisk. When in doubt, take more Death Touchers with 4 Spoils of the Hunt. Yeah. Got the You Find the Villain Slayer. That's a late You Find the Villain Slayer. Alright, none of these cards matter. Get the Polymorph. So we've got a lot of cuts to make, which is always the best problem to have. So let's figure out what we're doing here. So we need to make 8 cuts if we want 17 lands. I think 17 lands is fine. We have a lot of ramp. Let's look at the worst cards in here. Could be the Bard. How many Bards do we have in Elves? So we've got 4 Elves. Yeah, I think we could probably cut the Bard. What are the other Elves we have? Ooh, Halfling. There's a good one to get. Orc. These are Elves. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we can't copy. These multi-creature type creatures make Volo much more challenging. But, I mean, this card is very good, regardless. If you ever copy one thing off of this, you got to be feeling pretty good. Because it's not like a 4-mana 3/2 is bad. Not great, but certainly playable. So we can easily cut 4 creatures. Or can we? I like all this top end with all this ramp. Maybe Scion can go, although it's a Tiefling Shaman, so it's perfect copy candidate off Volo, especially instant speed, which is cool. What's our removal looking like, too? We've got the Pit Trap, we've got Power of Persuasion, Double Find the Villain's Lair. I wonder if we're not going to do counter spells. Really like counter spells, though. I don't know how aggressive this format is yet, either. I'm trying to figure that out. These are kind of removal. Would prefer to not cut 2-drops. Don't really want to cut my ramp. So maybe we take out the You Find the Villain's Lair, even though I like them. Card draw with the ramp is good. I actually just like the conjurers in here. Jumping from 3 to 5 and getting these 6 drops online quicker is nice. But maybe we just need 2 of them. I really can't decide. The pit trap might go. And then I could just cut 4 creatures if I could figure out what we're cutting. I don't know what we're cutting yet. I want all of these. I don't really want to cut too much of the top end either. But maybe we cut the Scion, even though I like it. Maybe we cut 1 Conjure, just to be a little less 3-drop heavy. Maybe we cut a Giant or an Elemental. Yeah, we should really cut 2 creatures here. So if we're going to cut 2 creatures, what are those creatures? Is it our top end? Is that what we cut? Like maybe 1 Frost Giant, 1 Elemental. But then we're kind of just left with 3 top end. This is legitimately tough. I mean, maybe that just makes sense. How good's our creature diversity? Well, that's nice to see. Super wide range of creature types. This one won't work. This one will. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that one won't. It's a wizard. That one won't. It's a human. Why'd you have to be triple creature type? Jeez. 4, 5, 6, 7. So really we can only copy 7 of our creatures off of Volo, which isn't bad. It's still like close to 50% of our creatures we can copy off of Volo. Not terrible. I guess this is how we're running it. This was a tough build, actually. But I like it. I think it's interesting. We'll see what we can do with it. All right. We'll run it like this. We'll see you in round 1. All right, round 1, we can keep this. Guess Gretchen doesn't work too well with Spoils of the Hunt. All right. Well, can use Gretchen Titchwillow here. All right. Sure. So they're going to double venture here, huh? Maybe I should have bounced the Outlander. Probably would have been smarter. Oh, that's too bad for us. We got 9 mana. 2, 4, 7. So we can't do that. Probably have to play the Basilisk. And then Spoils of the Hunt, the Pegasus, and an Outlander. Okay. Guess I could do the Blink Dog too, because they don't have the mana to blink it out. And the Death Toucher, either way they're going to be, they get to double venture out the Outlander. I'm not sure yet. I guess it makes more sense to kill the Double Striker because I'm not sure. Kind of a tough spot, either way. All right, we'll see you for the next one. All right, keep this. I wonder, should we go for the big dungeon? Or should we go for Phandelvar? Not sure yet. Guess the lost mine. I want to scry. Ooh, that's a good one. Wait. That's okay. We get to double venture off of it. It shares a creature type, so we're not going to be able to copy it, but not a big deal. Not the best use of mana, but it gives us a flyer and we double venture, so I think that's probably worth it. Guess we can create a treasure. We'll drain them. And then we can play land and pass. Right, we can do contact a plane first. Then we can play Basilisk. That's cool. All right. I don't need any of them to become, because it's just until end of turn, so that's fine. I'm getting for 2. What should we go for now? Do we want to go for the big one? Sure. So, guess -3 death touch, -2 shortcut, -1 shortcut. And then we can probably make this a 1/1 flyer and get in for 3. So they're tapped out, so we can kill one of their death touchers. Oh, that's cool too. Yeah, we could pay with the treasure to make our dude bigger. I kind of like that, actually. Because we don't need the treasure anyway. And it might increase the clock, so I'm okay with that. And all their guys have menace. So maybe just get rid of the Death Toucher here. They actually wanted to draw it, interestingly. Sure. I'm surprised they didn't attack there. Oh, that's a good one, yeah. So 2, 4, 6, we lose 12. I think I'm okay with that. Guess theoretically we could lose more than that, but I don't think we will. We went to 1 life from that? Wow. I didn't realize we lost that much life. Alright, we'll see you for the next one. Alright, we got a cool keep here. Jeez. That's a good card. Turn 3, attacking 3/3, huh? Jeez. It's pretty strong. Seven damage on turn 4, huh? Seems pretty good. Jeez. That seems pretty good. Probably would have attacked with both. Although I guess it kind of pretty much ends up being the same thing, I suppose. Guess I should have just left that up. But I guess that wouldn't play around combat tricks or anything like that. I can't think of any reasons to sandbag lands. It's kind of escaping my mind right now. Sorry, I missed the tail end of that last game. They had a combat trick as their last card and killed us. If you were wondering what happened. I probably trade here. I don't actually want to, but I also don't want to take 6 damage over the next couple turns, so I think we'll just allow it. I don't think we need another land right now. Well, that's cool. So I guess we'll kill the old Priest of Ancient Lore. And play a Basilisk. And gain for 3. Alright, so we'll kill that one too. Guess I should have done it so they didn't gain the, or draw the card. A few mistakes made this draft. Although they might have targeted the Potion of Healing anyway, but... So they do have the mana to kill us with Vorpal Sword. Not this turn, but next turn. So now they don't have the mana to equip and kill us with Vorpal Sword, so that's cool. Hmm. Hmm. So can't attack, so I guess we chill. They don't quite have the mana to kill us with Vorpal Sword yet. So I think I have to block 2 creatures or I die. Because this hits for 8, 12, 14, so looks like we're pretty toasty here. All right. That will do it. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Ended up going 1-3. Let's open our one pack here. Alright, pack one, pick one. Probably just take the Manland, and if that wasn't in here, I would probably take... Well, Brunor's pretty sweet. Yeah, I like that. I like Reaper's Talisman a lot, too. This card is dirty. Might even take Talisman over Brunor. Just because it's so nasty. Every time you attack with something, you just drain him for 2. It's such a cheap equipment, too. Yeah, Talisman might just be their most ridiculous card in here, but I'd probably still go Hive, just because it doesn't take up a slot in the deck. But then I'd probably go Reaper Talisman. All right, thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.